From the directors of Insaf Mentions and Legends of a Black Flag comes CII Studios production 313 Star Lane, directed and produced by Imran Ismail. This episode is a podcast on our website. The Sahaba radiallahu anhum are like guiding stars. Whichever one of them we follow, we shall be guided. Whoever loves them loves Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah looked into the hearts of all mankind and handpicked each one to be in the company of His beloved Rasul. The object of this series is to create and revive the love for the companions of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No doubt that will help us dispel the darkness of all current fitnas. May Allah accept this effort and forgive all its shortcomings. Ameen.
Aisha, I'm outside your house. Yes? Here's a ticket for the concert. Take it and get off my back for good.
I don't want it.
Khadija, what happened? Khadija, what happened?
That is weird. And today she's absent?
Yeah, she just ran off like that in tears.
Wow, I thought her tear duct malfunctioned a long time back.
Exactly. Couldn't Shakespeare speak like proper English? Sheesh, why did the stupid Shakespeare have to be part of our syllabus? I think I'm going to fail the English test today.
Nah, you're an Aisha.
What do you mean?
Don't you pay attention when you read Islamiyat? Malima said that Aisha radiallahu anha was exceptionally intelligent and brilliant.
I'm not even near the word clever.
Well, make dua to be like your namesake then.
Mu'allima gave me an extension on my essay, but she said she wanted a few more pages.
Me too. She said she's not accepting my half-price discount essay. What? How's things with you and Khalid?
Even better, although he said that I can't make it for the concert.
You think it's a good idea for him to go?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, remember those kids who died during the cricket match? I mean, I know we all chilled, but any Muslim wants to die in a good way.
Fati, are you going all pious on me now?
No, not really. Just been doing some thinking since I saw these news clips of these ladies in Palestine. Like, they were crying and had lost their husbands and sons, but they were still so staunch and still kept saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Mom said, imagine if it was us. We'd lash out against our faith.
Oh, okay. I never thought of something like that. Yeah, have some gum now. Sweeten up, you're getting too serious for me.
The example of a good companion and a bad companion is like that of the seller of musk and the one who blows the blacksmith's bellows. So as far as the seller of musk, then either we will grant you some or you buy some from him, or at least you enjoy a pleasant smell from him. As for the one who blows the blacksmith's bellows, then either he will burn your clothes or you will get an offensive smell from him.
Ali, this is a serious accusation. Abu Bakr, are you sure you saw him near my room?
With the chain in his hand, 22-carat gold chain.
Sheikh, please may I explain?
Carry on.
If I was stealing, why would I have been entering the room with it? I would have been living with it. Please believe me, Sheikh, I would never steal from you.
Then what were you doing with the necklace? Talk!
Can I speak to Sheikh alone about that?
Sure. Abu Bakr, give us a second, please. Come outside, Ali. Speak to me.
Sheikh, I don't even know how to tell you this. My mother stole it.
Ali, I hope you're not falsely accusing your mother to cover up. Call your mother. Let's clear this up for once and for all.
Sheikh, what will you do?
We'll decide.
The next day, Ali was filled with trepidation about how Sheikh Bilal would treat him in class. He didn't know that Sheikh was going through his own inner turmoil, and that morning had read 2 rakats, asking Allah to help him do the right thing.
Hey Ali, how's it? You okay? Where were you?
Sheikh didn't tell you. I lost my father. They didn't read for him.
I also wasn't here till yesterday. I'm sure they did. You know, Sheikh worries about all of us. I'm so sorry, man. How did your daddy pass away?
He was killed.
Inna lillah. May Allah make it easy.
Ameen. Make dua because the police still haven't allowed the body to be released. His janazah still hasn't been read.
I'm so sorry, man.
Assalamu alaikum. Come, let's start. Maaf, I got delayed in the meeting. Uthman, you can start.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Some narration says Aisha radiallahu anha faints on hearing that she has been accused of zina. She then asks Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam permission to go home to her parents. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam agrees. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is waiting for wahi. He is hurt by the accusations. He doesn't know what to do. He asks Zainab bint Jahash radiallahu anha, his wife and the main rival, what does she have to say about Aisha radiallahu anha's character? Zainab radiallahu anha says, I don't know anything except good in Aisha, O Rasulullah. Almost a whole month passes like this.
Bismillah. Before we carry on, there's a few lessons we learned here, right? Number 1, when the husband and wife have some discord, there should be little space between them. So it's easier to resolve matters than to be in each other's face. Number 2, Aisha radiallahu anha asked Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam for permission to go home. Even though she was upset with him, she didn't just run off. Now he gave her permission graciously. A wife also has a family, just like how you have a family. And like how you like to be with your family, allow her to also spend time with hers.
Let's see if Sheikh asks me a question like he usually does.
And what's the third lesson, Uthman?
I think if someone asks you about someone who you have differences with, speak the truth about their goodness. It also shows the caliber of the Sahaba radiallahu anhu, that they didn't use an opportunity to make themselves look good at the risk of the downfall of others.
Khadija, she's never absent.
She must be banking, Mu'alima, because she didn't complete her homework.
Now, Fatima, that is ghiba, my dear, or slander. What did we just do yesterday about false accusing? Come, read Fatima and let's take a lesson. Stop reading and start absorbing now.
Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam came to visit Aisha radiallahu anha at her parents' home. She spent the entire time weeping and grief-struck, so much that her parents worried for her health. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam came to visit her, he advised her that if she did make a mistake, then she should make tawbah. She became angry that there was a thought even entertained that she could have done such a sin, that she turned away from him and refused to look at him.
Didn't Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam get angry with her for doing that?
No, not at all. He understood that she was human.
Barely did Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam get up from there when suddenly the signs of wahi came over him and the ayat regarding the chastity of Aisha radiallahu anha was revealed and condemning those who falsely accused her. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam and her parents were overjoyed, and her mother told her to get up and thank Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. She said she wouldn't, but she would thank the one who proved her innocence, meaning Allah.
Imagine that. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam just took her ignoring of him smilingly because he understood she was hurt. Now this is good character. This is akhlaq. Let's learn from our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We think automatically we're going to have happy ever after marriages when we can't have good akhlaq with our parents, the people we owe everything to. Then what are the chances of being good to someone who's going to put you through ups and downs?
Gosh, Mu'allima, do you have to make it sound so bleak?
Well, good akhlaq is everything. You think he's going to bring you roses every day? Even once in 5 years will be a miracle. But that daily dose of kindness, that will grow love and kindness between hearts. What did Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha say about the Quran in Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam? Kana khuluquhul Quran. That the character of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was the Quran.
The character that the Quran wants from us, if we are away from that, even though we're reciting the Quran, it's still a hijrah from the Quran. It's still a hijrah from the Quran. We're migrating away from the Quran if we're reciting it and we're not seeing any change in our character. That's the quality of Bani Israel. And that's why this by the way is Surah Al-Furqan, the 25th surah of the Quran. It's not a long surah, so you can read it in translation when you go home. But what's remarkable about this surah, this is the middle of it. When you get to the end of it, the whole ending is about what kind of character is required from a Muslim. What should the personality of a Muslim look like? Why is that mentioned? When the messenger complained they abandoned the Quran, because the person who does not abandon the Quran has a different kind of personality. Their personality is different, their character is different, their actions are different, even who they hang out with is different.
Khadija, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Maaf, I'm late. I had an appointment.
It's okay, sit down.
As I sat down, I looked around. I avoided eye contact with Aisha and Fatima, though I could feel their stares burn a hole in my head. No one should come to know my secret. I hated showing weakness, and I couldn't start now.
Thanks for dropping by now, Uncle Umar. I don't know how I'm going to sort out this mess. It left me with almost R1 million debt, but the Almighty is great. We'll come right, I hope, but I'm still going after those rubbishers.
Make shukr that you didn't get hurt, Zaid. That's the main thing. Don't worry too much about revenge for now. Anyways, let me get going.
Uncle Umar, you didn't even have anything.
Don't worry, your auntie overfeeds me.
Lucky you. Sometimes I too lust for homemade chow, not something bought or ordered.
Right then, let me go. Assalamu alaikum. Come home soon with Safia.
Wa alaikum salam. I'm going to kill her. Safia!
What? Stop screaming at me like that, Zaid.
Don't what me? I told you my uncle came.
So
couldn't you bring something for him to eat?
why? Don't you know where the snacks stay?
I was sitting and talking to him for goodness sake. When your friends come over, I must run and buy the shops out for your stupid dinner parties that you have just to impress everyone on Instagram. Admit it, you shallow and you lame and everything is about you.
Look who's talking. You can't spend 5 minutes away from your phone without hyperventilating. And your uncle is your visitor, not mine. So what's the big deal if I didn't serve anything? Not as if he was starving. You're a first-class jerk. You weren't like this when we dated. You're a total pain now.
Enough! I'm sick of this. I can't take it. Just go. Go home back to your parents.
Did you just give me a talaq, Zaid?
Yes, take your talaq and go. In fact, don't take 1. Take 3 and go. Talaq. Talaq. Talaq.
This is a CI Studios drama, produced and directed by Imran Ismail. CII thanks the cast of 313 Star Lane, Asma played by Nazreen Mia, Muallima by Sadia Asop, Aisha by Faiza Sheikhi, Khadija by Sahla Shahbuddin, Fatima by Tayyiba Wadi, Umar by AB Ali, Zaid by Tahmeen bin Sarkot, Uthman by Mudathir Hurzuk, and Ali is played by Nasheed artist Tariq Uwais Malinga.